pit 1, pit 2. And then number 6 is where the vertical jump is, the high jump and the scissor jump. All right. So get yourself familiarized with the layout of the stadium so you know where to go. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is to give you a very simple athlete flow. So athlete, team managers and coaches, please brief, and including parents, please brief your kids and the athlete on the flow. All right, what you can see from here is the call room. So everybody will have to gather at gate 6, report, and then enter the call room. From here, depending on which event you are at, then you will be ushered to the start area or the FOP. So you can see the 100 meters is here. 100 meters hurdles, 110. Then the short part, which is what I indicated earlier, will be at this D. Vertical jump, this D. Horizontal jump, the other D. All right. The best rule of thumb for all the track, those who are taking part in track event, is to go and see where the starter is. That will be your start point. All right. Then you will finish here at the photo finish. You look at my cursor and you exit out at what we call the mix zone. Okay, this will be the layout. All right. Okay, one important thing that I like to emphasize is the reporting time at gate 6. All right, your event time will be, assuming your event time is at 6 o'clock, you will need to report latest for track event minus 30 minutes. That means 5:30. However, at the gathering point, the reporting will be open 45 minutes. 30 minutes plus 15 minutes, we standardize across. So you can come early, please come early, mark your attendance there to report that you are present. And then once it's time's up, you enter the call room. After we do the final check at the call room, you will be ushered to the FOP at minus 3 minutes. All right, just remember this timing here. We will give out a timing like this via the WhatsApp link. So please join the WhatsApp link. That will be your main communication and updates of information if there's any change in, for example, the timing of the heats. So this will be distributed out. We call this the detailed reporting timesheet. And this will be shared in the WhatsApp. So you need to look for what event you are in and the category. For example, 300 meters, girls U9. Okay, if you are from the time final 1, how you know that you are from the time final 1? Please, go into your start list and check the start list. Your coaches has already and the team manager has already, have access to that piece of information. Double check. If you are at time final 1, the gathering point will open at 4:15. Your event start at 5 o'clock, so it's minus 45 minutes. And the gathering point will close at 4:30. And then after that, you will enter the call room. So in the call room, we will do the final check, and then you will leave the call room minus 5 minutes and arrive at the start 3 minutes ahead of the start time. This 3 minutes is for you to prepare. You try out the starting blocks, or starter assistant will do the final check, and 5 o'clock sharp, the starter will start the race. So this is for track event. Okay, this is for the relay. Relay, we will give you a bit more time. Okay, relay is minus 75 minutes. So in other words, your first relay start at 6:48. So for boys U11, you all need to report, you all need to start reporting at 5:33 and the gate will close at 6:03. Then you will enter the call room. But team managers and coaches, please remind them for relay, you need to be the same colored top attire. Means for that particular team, if you are wearing blue, all 4 runners will have to be blue. We are not going to restrict your shorts or your pants. All right. And you need to submit your relay form. Relay form will indicate who are the runners and who are the first, second, third, and fourth runner. So these will be collected at the gathering point. Once the gathering point open, at least 1 hour before. So please report early once the gathering point gate opens. Okay, next is for the field event reporting. So field event reporting is the same, minus 40 minutes. If you are having long jump or high jump or turbo javelin, the event start at 1 o'clock. You need to report at 12:05. All right, and then after that, you will enter the call room at 12:22 and leave at 12:27. And you arrive at the FOP at 12:30. You have half an hour to do your warm-up, your marking or whatever, and your field event will start on the dot at 1 p.m. Okay, this is an example of what you all will receive, and this is how we read it. And please be punctual in reporting at the gathering point. Okay, these are the flow. Okay, for track event, basically you gather at the gathering point at the opening time, 45 minutes, enter gate 6. When you reach there, you'll be given your heat lane number. You need to pin it correctly. After that, you enter the call room. While entering, you drop for example, your bags or your water bottle at the basket deposit area. And then you will move into the call room. We do the final check, leave the call room, arrive at FOP. Event start, finish, you exit out from the post-event area. Okay, for relay, same thing, 75 minutes before the event. And then you collect your HIP number and then also submit the relay form. When you submit the relay form, when we receive it, we will base on the relay form and issue you the HIP lane number. Okay, it is the responsibility of the athlete, the coaches, and the parents to pin it correctly for your athlete. All right, then after that, then you allow access into the call room when the times is up. Okay, so the same flow goes the same for the relay. Okay, for the field event, same thing for shorts, long jump, and high jump. It's minus 55 minutes. Again, report at the gathering point outside gate 6, and then you enter call room, done, go to FOP, do your practice jump, practice throw, marking, and then time's up, competition starts. And then if you are having simultaneous event, more than one event, please inform the official at gate 6, at the gathering point, so that we are aware. So you report if you have more than one event in the particular session, for example, morning session, you do your reporting and tell the official that I have a long jump, I have a 200 meters and let's say 600 meters in the morning. You only do one reporting at the gathering point. Then if you have another 2 more events in the afternoon session or in the evening session, you need to go back your first reporting at the gate 6 again and inform. So it's by per session. Okay, this is the gathering point at gate 6. This is how it looks like. It's bare. You have tables and chairs there. Okay, once you report at gate 6, like you can see, you have 4 tables there. Okay, there is 1 table for the field event, which is at the far left. So you need to go to this table and report, and that's it. Okay, once you report at the gathering point, you need to put on your heap number or heap tag and pin it correctly like this at the side, so they will be visible for the official as well as for the photo finish. Do not pin it on the front or on the back portion, or your running vest is covering it that we can't see. All right, so please pin it properly, including your bib number as well. So if you don't do it, we will have an official at the gate at gate 6, and then you will deny entries into the call room. So once you are not allowed to enter the call room, times is up, is DNS. That means you did not start. That means you cannot start the race. Okay? So I repeat again. So once you enter gate 6, you have a basket deposit area. You drop your barang. Please bring minimum. You have to be in competition ready attire. All right? And then you move into the call room. We have divided the call room into 3 bays. In fact, 4 bays. 3 bays are for track. And the last bay is for the field event where you sit there and wait until our official comes and bring you to your FOP. Okay? So bay 1 will be indicated there as if you are belonging to time final 1 or heat 1. Bay 2 will be heat 2 or time final 2. Bay 3 will be heat 3 or time final 3. But not to worry, the call room official there will guide you, and you just tell them that which event and which heats or which time final. And then they'll do the final check, and then they'll examine you and get ready to move up to the FOP. All right, so if you go back and have a look at this timing for track event, basically you only spend approximately 15 minutes, not more than 20 minutes at the call room. So the time passed very fast. After marking your final check, you left with only a few minutes. So please do your warm-up, everything properly. There will be 4 lanes of warm-up track as per normal. You can do your last minute strike or warm-up there, and then once time's up, you need to report -5 minutes to leave the call room and reach the FOP -3 minutes. Okay, so at gate 6, this is where the tables are. You mark your attendance. Okay, I wouldn't say mark attendance. You report. That means you are there, you are present, so that your name will not be scratched. So after that, you will enter. The left side is for the spectator to go to the spectators area. The right side is for the athlete to enter into the call room. So this is how it looks like. The spectator zone, which is on the far left, which I showed you earlier. And then the athlete will drop. The basket deposit area is here. So you drop your barang and report. So you have 4 bays. So you'll be ushered to different bays. So this is how it looks like again. Bay 1, Bay 2, Bay 3, and then for the field event. Okay, a reminder again, bibs and heap number on lane numbers will have to be ready pinned. We do not pin it for the athlete, including the U7, U9, parents, team manager, and coaches, please, after you report and collect your hip number, please clean it for your athlete. Right? If all these are not in accordance, again, the official will deny entry into the call room. Okay, so what happens after that? You finish your race, you cross the finish line, you exit through the post-event area. Same go for the field event. Once you finish, the entire event ends, then you will be ushered out together through outside to exit the FOP and out through the mixed zone. I will show you the map again. Okay, there you are, you enter, and then the mixed zone is beside the medic. Okay, you see E. Okay, you see this E? E is the post-event area, means you exit from here. Okay, after you exit from here, you may exit out through gate 6. You pick up your barang-barang, your things that you have dropped at the basket here, and then you exit out through gate 6. Okay, parents who wish to pick up their kids, you can pick them up at gate 6. Okay, please tell your kids to go and exit via gate 6. You can wait for them outside. Okay, after the competition, including field event, or for certain reason, you are not pleased with the result, you may protest. Okay, and you have to do so within 30 minutes of the official result announcement. Okay, your protest may be made orally to the referee. The athlete or the team manager may do it as well. Okay, if you're not satisfied with the referee decision, you have the right to appeal. You will approach the information center and lodge an appeal. All right. Then the appeal shall be in writing, signed by the athlete and the team manager or parents or coaches that represent the athlete. Then you need to accompany by a deposit of $150 Sing or equivalent. And if the appeal is successful, the deposit will be returned to you. If it's not successful, the organizer will keep. Okay, will be forfeited. Okay, now I will go into a bit more detail on the competition format for track. Okay, for track, 200 meters, 300, 600, and 1 mile, it will be a group start. Okay, that means non-lane start. Okay, for 200 meters, U7, 300 meters, U9, and 600 meters, no spike shoes are allowed. Okay, I repeat again, no spike shoe for U7, 200 meters, 300 meters, U9, and 600 meters. The rest of the event spike shoe is allowed. Okay, and then those events that runs in lane will be 50, 80, 100, 200, and 400 meters. Okay, for U7, U9, U11, U13, and master category. Okay, crowd start and starting blocks are optional. It's up to you. Want to use, don't use, just leave it. So you do a standing start or a crowd start without starting block. It is okay. However, for U15, U17, and open category, crowd start and starting block is compulsory. Okay. So we have a final for 100-meter sprint that applies for U13, 15, and 17 and open category. You have various heats, and we will pick the top 8 fastest by timing. And these top 8 will qualify into the final. Okay. And then for relay 4 by 400 meters, we'll follow TR 24.15.1. What does that mean? That means you will start a lane start, and then we call it 1.5. And then after that, you will cut in at the break line. Okay. So for running races, for track event, for U7, U9, U11, and U13, we give a bit of concession for this group, 2 false start. Okay, then the second one who false start will be disqualified. The rest will follow WA rules, which is the U15, U17, and open category. Once you false start, you will be DQ. All right, so hurdle heights, I'm not going to go into that, 8.31. Okay. Okay, just to recap for all the track event, this is a summary: 200 meter U7, 300 meter U9, and 600 meters spike through not allowed. Then for group start, will be 600 meters, 200 meters for U7, and 300 meters for U9. Okay, this will be group start. And then if we have more than 16 athletes in the particular heat, there will be, we call them the split, or we call them the 2 group start. Okay, it will be divided by random. Sorry, not by random, according to the seeding, you will be 1/3 and 2/3. Okay, 800 meters, there are certain heats that we have more than 8 athletes. So for lane 8, 6, 4, and 2, you may or you might have 2 athletes sharing the lane. This will be reflected in the start list, in the final start list. Right, false start, I repeat again, U7, 9, U11, and 13, 2 false start. Rest of the category, TR 16.7, 1 false start. Okay? Okay, this is for the field event. Okay? All throw events and jump, horizontal jump, will be 3 jumps or 3 attempts or 3 trials, except for the open category, which is 3 plus 3. All right? And then for scissor jump, the start height is 80 cm. For girls, U11, and for boys is 90 cm. We will plus 5 cm until 3 athletes remaining, then we plus 2 cm until the last athlete has exhausted the 3 consecutive failure and the competition ends. Okay, for high jump, same thing. U13 start height 90 cm, U15 115, U17 120, women open 130, boys U13 1 meter, U15 135, U17 140, men open 160. For the vertical jump, if there is any request to change to a different start height, please update it in the chat box. If not, we will take it, and this format will follow on the day itself. Okay, triple jump board. Originally, we have indicated 13-meter board. We have a couple of requests from various athletes to have, some have requested, different takeoff board. So we made the concession to have the 11-meter board for men. Triple jump board, men's open, 11-meter board. From 13-meter board to 11-meter board. So if there's no objection on this, we'll proceed as it is. If there is, please post it on the chat box. Okay, same short part and all the field event. are 3 attempts except for open category men and open is 3 plus 3. Okay, this is the high jump, scissor and seizure jump height progression. Please have a look again. This piece of information is already there in the information booklet. Huh? Okay, competition format for long jump, U9, U11, and U13. Okay, the takeoff board will be slightly different. It will be 50 cm. Okay, and then it will be powdered, and then the measurement will be taken from where you take off. This is only applicable for U9, U11, and U13. Turbo jab, same thing. You have a rectangular throwing area, and you measure from the center at the baseline on the distance. This is applicable for U9, U11, and for tennis ball throw, U7. Okay, last reminder is the collection of relay declaration form. So you need to collect the form at the information center, and then you submit it when you report at the gathering point at gate 6. Okay, remember which sheet you belongs to, which time final, or which sheet when reporting. So victory ceremony, 30 minutes after the release of official result. So you check in the QR code for live result link. If you are the top 3 or up to top 5, if I'm not wrong, you need to stand by for your VC. So those prize winner, you need to report immediately at the VC area at gate 1B once the result has been posted online. Okay, these are also important notices that we need to remind everyone. Do not give your bid to another person, or if this particular athlete is not competing or for certain reason he's not coming to compete, do not pass this bid to another athlete of yours. Okay? Once we discover, they will be scratched from all events. Okay? And disciplinary action will be taken. Okay? Which is under the non-doping violation by IARU, manipulation of competition. It's a very serious offense. Not only serious, but also safety concern, medical concern, right? We only identify athletes based on their bib number. So please do not give your bib to another person. We have many instances that these practices has happened. For this event, this meet, we are going to have very strict enforcement on this. Identification check will be done at the reporting gathering point and as well as the call room. All right. The next one that I like to emphasize is failure to participate. Okay. By default, we assume that everybody has given their confirmation, final confirmation that they will participate. If you wish to withdraw, please do it today before 2359. If let's say you have taken part in 3 or 4 events and you do not wish to participate in one of the events, please let us know today by 2359 that you are withdrawing. After that, if you did not turn up, in other words, DNS, did not report to the call room, then for a valid reason, supported by medical certificate or certain other valid reason, then you will be scratched from all further events, including relays. Okay, this is what we call failure to report. Okay. So lastly, we have this athlete replacement policy, which is only for the 100 meters finals only. So if someone is injured or they decided to withdraw, example for medical reason, then the next highest rank will be informed. In other words, if you are ranked top 8, you qualify to the final. If anyone withdraw, rank number 9 will take over the empty lane. So and so forth. Okay, this is what it means by athlete replacement policy. So reminder, withdrawal, please update us by today, 22nd, 2359. Okay, after this technical meeting of any withdrawal. Yeah. Okay, the next thing I would like to touch on is the wet weather policy. Okay, this 4-day outlook we have just taken off from the website, NEA website today. Unfortunately, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, every day also rain with thundery shower in the afternoon and evening. I keeping my finger crossed that it doesn't happen at HOA. Today I'm here at HOA. No doubt it was forecast to rain with thundery shower. We are blessed. It rained somewhere else, but not at HOA. So in the event, if this thing really happens, we have a Cat 1. What are we going to do? So this will be the policy. We assume that if Cat 1 or heavy rain start at 5 p.m. and it stopped at 6:30, same goes for lightning. From 5 to 7 o'clock, all track events, including field event, may be cancelled or postponed. So in other words, this block from 5 to 7 p.m., that means 6:30 plus 30 minutes, will be postponed or cancelled. Then we can resume again at 7 p.m. event. Okay, those events that starts from 7 p.m. will be resumed, and they will have to report to the gathering point immediately. And then it leaves us with approximately 30 minutes to prepare the ground for you all, so that all the event that's supposed to start at 7 o'clock can resume again. Same goes for the field event. If you're halfway through your event, you only have one completed trial or two completed trial, we will take the result of the completed trial. Those that is halfway through, we will not take, and the winner will be determined from there. So same policy for field event. 5 to 7 p.m., field event may be cancelled or postponed, and then field event from 7 p.m. onwards will resume. And then they have to report immediately at 6:30 at the call room. All right. Okay, this will be the summary. Affected event from 17 to 1800. And then track event from 1700 to 1900 would be cancelled or postponed. Then event from 1700 hours onward resume. So event at 1900 will report at gathering point immediately. All this will be communicated, and all these updates will be communicated via the WhatsApp group. Please join the WhatsApp group. Later, I'm going to flash the QR code towards the end, and then you can scan it and join the group and get all the updated information from there. Okay, weather forecast, heavy rain. Okay, this is based on ground assessment. I don't know how you're going to measure 3 millimeters per hour. This is a guideline. So probably we'll double check with the NEA website again. Haze, 100 PSI and above, we may postpone or suspend or cancel the event. I doubt we will have any haze problem now. Okay, these are some of the questions that we received. I will quickly go through them. Will the winners get certificate later? No certificates for participation. Okay, beeps, you need to collect your beeps today and tomorrow. Okay, on the actual day, we will not be issuing beeps anymore. If you don't collect your beeps latest by tomorrow, after 7 p.m. at HOA, we will not issue any more beeps. Okay, please collect it. And then get ready and check. Okay, collection of beeps, blah, blah, blah. No, you can send a rep. Yeah, if you can't make it, team manager or coaches get someone to represent you to collect the beeps on behalf of the athlete. Okay, we have requests to change the triple jump. I mentioned we change to 11-meter board. Okay, after our child race is over, day 1, day 2, day 3, can you go home and wait? Okay, if you are a prize winner, you have to wait. If not, you may leave. Okay, at the HOA, is there a safe place for kids to store their belongings? Please bring minimum. Okay, we may do ID check. Okay, at the gathering point or at the call room. Okay, so there is no food store here. So the nearest will be the Kallang Wave Mall, Leisure Park, or maybe further down near Decathlon, you have all the fast food outlet there. There is no lockers here, so yeah. Okay, for hours parking, I already highlighted. Just to confirm, parents, athlete will be partway moment. Yes, after they enter the call room, okay, you'll be in the good hands of the official. Not to worry, we'll bring them to the FOP, let them race, and then they'll exit out, and then you can pick your kids up at gate 6, outside gate 6. Okay, after passing, do we need to be there the entire event duration, or you can just attend our segment? Yes, you just attend your segment plus, warm up. Okay, this is all I have for you all. So please scan the official WhatsApp channel, and then you have the competition schedule, start list, and live result. You may scan them to download all the information there, especially the competition schedule and start list. Please double check your name to make sure that they are correctly there. In fact, this start list has been released much earlier. The coaches, team manager already checked. Okay, these are the final start list. Okay, I thank you, and let me look at the chat box and I try to answer some of the questions.
Okay, I have gathered some questions that we've received from the chat box. I'm just going to share it first on the screen.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to share the questions that we've received.
Okay, we have a couple of questions here. Yes. Okay, for question number 1, all athletes, especially those with younger kids, you need to bring them and report at the gathering point outside gate 6. After you have collected their hip number, you help them to pin it on their hip. So after that, you will let them enter the call room through gate 6. After that, you can leave your kids in the good hands of the call room official. They will be ushered to the different bay, and they will sit there and wait for the rest to come in, and then they'll do some checks, and then they'll be ushered to the FOP. After that, they will exit through the mix zone and escorted out through gate 6. Parents, you may wait for them at gate 6 to pick them up. Okay. Do we need to bring our IC for beep collection? Yes, or not necessary at all. You need to tell the official, we are from Peach Club, etc. So you can pick up your beeps. Beeps, do we collect beeps together with hip number? No, you collect your beep number first. Only when you report at the gathering point outside gate 6, after you mark your attendance, then you will be issued with a hip number. Safety pins will be there. You can take as many and pin them. Okay. Official channel to withdraw, yes, please email to Club Zoom Kindred registration at Gmail by 2359 tonight. Okay, number 5, it's more of a safety reason. No spike shoe allowed for U9 300 meters. Okay, the next slide. Okay, how about warm up? Whether do you matter a given time to warm up? If parents have to leave their child there. Okay, it's a responsibility of the parents. Okay, to make sure your young kids report at the gathering point. You do not leave them alone at the gathering point. You only can leave them after they enter into the call room. At the call room, there are 4 lanes. They can actually do their warm-up there. They only spend approximately 15 minutes in the call room, then they will be ushered to the start area. Okay, this applies for the field event. So please do your warm-up before that, and then time your warm-up. Okay, any more questions? That's all right. Okay, we have a few more questions that comes in. Some are repetition of what. Okay, the one of it is withdraw from event. Okay, how do you withdraw? Please send an email. Okay, point question number 4. Please send the email to Club Zoom Kindred registration at Gmail by 2359 tonight. Okay, we strictly. Okay, what about? Okay, number 7, can I still change athlete on the start list as some of them are not able to make it? No. All right. So you're not allowed to change. Number 8, how about weather issue? Is it we need to come 2 hours before 6:30 or 7? Okay, you follow the reporting time, and I would strongly recommend that you subscribe, to the WhatsApp group. So a lot of information will be updated there if we have, any weather report. Once you get any weather report, we will preempt everybody. Okay, we strictly follow the WDA rules of dimension of span. So for the hills. Okay, Okay, this is TR5. Okay, all open category for this event is a WA sanction. This is category E. So all WA rules will be strictly applied for the open category. For the open category, full compliance to the WA rules, as there are ranking points as well. As for the rest of the category, you also need to comply to the WA rules, except for those exception that I've highlighted earlier. All right, which is for the false start and no spike shoe. For Club Zoom kids, will join group competition on 26. Okay, for number 10, Corinne, you like to answer that?
Okay, for Club Zoom kids who will join the group competition on 26 November, this one you're referring to the kids, the SA Club Zoom Kids Athletics Championship. This one, there is no relay form to be filled. You just need to report at the reporting time. The coaches will advise on that.
Okay, back to question 7. I have one message that comes in and asks about relay. All right, relay, you have a total of up to 6, okay, nominated the athlete. You can choose any from the 6 to give the final 4 when you report. So when you report at the gathering point, you have only approximately 1 hour to the event. So by then, you already decided who is going to run. And these 4 athletes, you need to submit and put their names there. All right, and the order. That means who is going to run first, second, third, and fourth. So if you do not receive, that means we will take it that your team are not DNS, are not participating in this relay. Okay. So I think
Yeah, we will share the slides inside the WhatsApp channel as well as the recording.
okay. If initially we did not register stick, can we add in more names? Yes, you may add in more names as long as they are from your same club. Okay, we will need the 4 names. The final 4 names when you submit the relay form, minus approximately 1 hour. So that will be the final confirmation that we want to see. And okay, if there's no further question, if you have, just email, and then we'll try our best to answer them. Okay, let me share back this screen again. Okay, these are the QR code, you know, especially this official WhatsApp channel. Yeah, please download, scan it, be part of the WhatsApp group, so you receive all your information from there. Okay. And I'd like to thank everyone for taking time off to attend this technical meeting. So I'll leave this screen for a couple of minutes, and then we will close this. And I also like to thank, I understand some of the SA technical officials also attended this technical meeting. There will be another briefing after this, immediately after this. So we will exit everybody. Can you please, technical official, please log in again on the same ID and same password. So we will start the next technical official briefing at 8:15. Okay, so I will close this at